Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a deep dive into the newest Formula One game, F1 25. Now, I haven't played it yet, so this isn't a review. Instead, it's a detailed overview and analysis based on everything we know so far, including official announcements, trailers, and the overall direction the series seems to be heading. I'll break down the gameplay improvements, new features, speculate about the AI, and discuss whether this game is worth your hard-earned money right now. So buckle up and let's get into it. Starting with the core, the driving experience. The F1 series has always aimed to bring players as close as possible to what it feels like to race an actual Formula One car. Each year, the physics and handling get tweaked to reflect real-world changes. For F1 25, the physics engine has been rebuilt to simulate the 2025 Formula One cars. This means new regulations on aerodynamics, tyres, and weight distribution are modelled to give a fresh, authentic feel. Players can expect improved tyre simulation, with wear and temperature playing an even bigger role in how the car handles through a stint. This pushes you towards strategic driving, managing tyres to maximise grip over a race distance. The changes also aim for more realistic feedback, so you'll notice subtle shifts in traction or understeer more clearly. This is especially exciting for players using a wheel setup, as the enhanced feedback can help improve lap times by allowing more precise control. Even controller players should notice smoother, more intuitive handling, encouraging a less twitchy style and rewarding patience and technique. This physics overhaul is a core reason many fans look forward to new additions each year. The feeling of adapting to a new car that handles differently than before adds freshness without losing the series' essence. One standout new feature that F1 25 brings is the introduction of reverse tracks. This is genuinely something the series has never done on this scale. You'll be able to race many official F1 circuits in the opposite direction. Think of iconic tracks like Spa-Francorchamps, Suzuka, Silverstone and Monaco, but flipped. What's important to note is that this isn't just a simple mirror image slapped onto the game. The track layouts have been adjusted to make reversed racing feel natural and safe. Braking zones are repositioned, some corners reshaped, and runoff areas adapted so the racing is balanced and authentic. This opens up enormous replayability. Instead of just mastering one layout, you get to explore entirely new racing lines and strategies on familiar circuits. For example, going through Eau Rouge backward would feel like a new challenge entirely, testing your skills in fresh ways. Reverse tracks will be available across all modes, from career and My Team to time trial and online multiplayer, meaning everyone can enjoy this new dimension of racing. From a competitive standpoint, reverse tracks could shake up leaderboards and esports events, creating fresh content without requiring new circuit licenses. This is a massive win for fans looking for variety beyond the usual calendar. Speaking of modes, My Team is where F1 25 focuses its biggest improvements. If you played F1 24, you might remember the driver career mode got a lot of love, with immersive storylines and enhanced on-track experience. This time, the spotlight shifts to team management and strategy. In F1 25, My Team lets you build and run your own Formula One squad with deeper control than ever before. You'll manage everything from recruiting drivers and engineers, handling finances, developing the car, and negotiating sponsorships. The gameplay here becomes more strategic, balancing short-term race performance with long-term team growth. For instance, do you invest heavily in R&D early on to unlock better upgrades next season, or focus on immediate gains to get better race results this year? This level of decision-making adds a layer of immersion for players who enjoy the managerial side of motorsport. Moreover, the AI teams are designed to be more dynamic and unpredictable. This means you might face unexpected challenges like rival teams surging ahead or former champions falling behind. This unpredictability makes My Team less of a scripted experience and more of a living, evolving competition. There are also new customization options, letting you tweak liveries, garage designs, and even team branding in more detail. Great for players who love personalization. Now let's get into a big unknown for F1 25, the AI. So far, the developers have hinted at AI improvements, but there's no concrete confirmation about how significant these are. Because no one outside the team has had enough time with the game, this remains speculative. That said, it's reasonable to be hopeful. In theory, smarter AI would mean opponents that race more like real drivers, anticipating your moves, making strategic overtakes, defending more intelligently, and managing tire wear and energy systems thoughtfully. Imagine AI drivers who react to pressure, make mistakes under stress, and adapt to changing race conditions, rather than following predictable lines or blindly racing. This would make single-player races much more engaging, turning every race into a genuine challenge rather than a scripted event. Better AI could also enhance elements like safety car restarts, formation laps, and pit strategy battles, making the entire race weekend feel more authentic. However, the series has struggled with AI in the past. Improvements were promised in previous titles but didn't always materialize as hoped. So while optimism is good, tempered expectations are wise until we see gameplay ourselves. If the AI does deliver, it could be a game changer for solo players, but if not, it might remain a sticking point for some. Online multiplayer continues to be a focus, with F1 25 supporting full crossplay to keep player communities active across all platforms. The developers aim to refine penalty systems and race management tools to encourage cleaner, fairer racing experiences. No new modes have been announced yet, but the existing Grand Prix, time trial, and leagues get new content like reverse tracks. This should keep multiplayer fresh for both casual and competitive players. Given the esports scene's growing popularity, we can expect CHAN F1 25 to support competitive play and perhaps see community-driven events embracing the new reverse track layouts. On the technical and presentation side, F1 25 boasts improved lighting and weather systems. Rain effects look more dynamic, with better track reflections and spray particles enhancing immersion. The cars themselves have more detailed models and animations, especially in the pits, feel smoother and more realistic. The audio is another highlight. Engine sounds have been refined to be more distinct across different power units, and the dynamic commentary adapts based on your career progress and rivalries, especially in My Team mode. All this combined helps immerse you in the Formula One world like never before. But it's not all perfect. Players should be prepared for the usual launch day issues, bugs, glitches, and potential performance drops that often come with big releases. Early patches will likely be necessary to iron out problems and improve stability, so it might be worth waiting a few days after launch if you want a smoother experience. Microtransactions remain in the game, focused mainly on cosmetics, which might extend grind times for unlocking items but don't impact gameplay balance. And despite fan demand, a full-featured livery editor is still missing, which limits creative freedom for some players. So who is F1 25 for? If you're coming from F1 23 or older, the improved physics, reverse tracks, and deeper My Team mode offer enough value to make this a solid upgrade. For solo players who love career modes and strategic team management, this could be the most immersive Formula One game yet. If you're a multiplayer-focused racer, the addition of reverse tracks and crossplay support keeps things fresh, though the lack of new modes might be a drawback for some. If you already own F1 24 and are mainly concerned with AI or multiplayer polish, it might be worth holding off until we get player feedback and patches. Patience could save you from early bugs or unbalanced AI experiences. In conclusion, F1 25 seems poised to deliver meaningful improvements in driving feel, team management, and variety with reverse tracks. The AI remains the biggest unknown, but the overall package looks promising for both casual and hardcore fans. Whether you buy it day one or wait, it's an exciting time to be a Formula One gamer. What do you think? Are you pumped for reverse tracks? Curious about the My Team upgrades? Hopeful or skeptical about the AI? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're most looking forward to or concerned about. If you want to see follow-up videos, gameplay breakdowns, and tips after the game launches, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for sticking with me through this detailed overview. I'll see you on track.